The two eyes are very important to the mind. What we see with our eyes gives life to the mind. Likewise, trees are vital to the body. Through our two lungs, trees provide us with life-sustaining oxygen. In every breath we take, there is a deep and silent communion between the lungs and the trees. When viewed anatomically, we can imagine the respiratory mechanism with the main windpipe or trachea, its right and left branches, as the main trunk and branches of a tree. The millions of little tiny air sacs are like the leaves, fresh leaves on a tree. The whole breathing mechanism is like an upside down tree in our body. We have the main windpipe or the trachea going down from the throat into the chest cavity, branching out into either side. There is continual movement of millions of air sacs day in and day out. It is as if a silent breeze is blowing inside of us, taking this life-nourishing current to every cell in the body. This current has no preference. Whether it is the vital cells in the brain or cells on the bottom of our feet, all of them get the same nourishing blood at the same instant, day and night. If we pay attention, we can feel that gentle heave of the lungs, up and down, many times each minute. If we remain silent, thought-free, and in a state of complete awareness, we hear as if the lungs are talking to us. As we breathe in, it seems to say so. As we breathe out, it seems to say good. Each breath, the lungs affirm, so good, so good, so good. When we bring our awareness to our breathing, we can add in another flavor, the word life. Together, our awareness of the breath itself, honors and celebrates life as we feel with each breath, life is so good, life is so good, life is so good. Each breath impacts us on three levels: the body, the mind, and at the level of our energies. When the three are in complete balance, the body, mind, and our energy, there's complete harmony in our being. The body represents the visible aspect of our being, the energy, the invisible aspect, and the mind is the bridge between the two. The mind is the vital link between the gross physical body and the subtle network in which our energies flow continually. The mind functions as a regulator on the physical and the subtle levels of our being. But it is not always under our control, the mind. Most of the time, it is a runaway mind that we're trying to corral and bring in line. That effort, trying to rein in the mind, is a major drain on our energies. No wonder we are tired mentally at the end of a taxing day, even if we haven't exerted ourselves much by way of physical activity. The energy network of the body is not under the domain of the conscious mind, but the breath can be brought under our conscious awareness. Watching the breath with complete and total awareness directly influences the mind. The mind settles, the scattering of the thoughts and our attention on them lessen. The more we watch the breath, the more the mind settles. As the mind settles, it draws less energy, and more of that energy becomes available to move freely throughout the body, nourishing every part of the body. As the body gets nourished, there's less need for rapid breathing to clear out the carbon and the toxins from the body and the mind. The body and the breath slow down as a result. This in turn settles the mind further. When the body is at complete and total rest, the mind is fully settled with no rough movement of thoughts, and we are in a state of awareness. We then experience the free movement of energy between the body and the mind, and this is experienced as peace and lightness of being. This balance then opens the door to inner silence. As we enter that space of silence, awareness becomes heightened, and we can use this heightened awareness to contemplate the glory, the beauty, and the wonder of life, and the magnificence of existence. It fills us with humility, joy, bliss, and gratitude. We become like a delicate feather in the palm of existence. As we watch this delicate dance of breath in and out, imagine an invisible hand moving a delicate, tender feather up and down the spine, gently brushing against it, cleaning the basement of the mind, the subconscious mind, of all its negativity. With each breath in, moving from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head, and with each breath out, moving from the crown of the head back to the base of the spine. Imagine a soft light, like the gentle, caressing light of the moon, flowing through the feather as it moves up and down the spine, brushing the spine, lighting up the spine, and in all the 7 colors of the rainbow. As we take a breath in, imagine this white light turning a soft, gentle red at the base of the spine, and as we move the breath up, transitioning to orange, then yellow around the navel, the light turns green at the heart, blue in the area of the throat, indigo in the middle of the head, and finally violet at the top of the head, all the 7 colors of the rainbow. And as we breathe out, this reverses. The soft, gentle white light turns violet at the top of the head, indigo in the middle of the head, blue in the region of the throat, green in the chest area, yellow at the navel, and then orange below the navel, and finally the soft red glow at the base of the spine. Each time, the colors get brighter and more vivid as we practice, sparkling in the darkness and silence of our being. As the mind watches this wondrous spectacle, all its worries, tensions, and negativities slip away into oblivion for good. Continue this visualization at your own pace. As you breathe in, feel that delicate feather, the delicate light moving slowly, smoothly, effortlessly, gently up the spine, all the way to the top of the head. At the apex of the breath, reverse as you breathe out, all the way moving from the top of the head back to the base of the spine. If you can't visualize the different colors of the rainbow in each of the places along the spine, imagine light from a rainbow flooding the mind, filling it with positivity as you breathe in and out. Continue at your own pace and for as long as you like. Enjoy your being and be in the silence of your own space.